Minecraft has added a bunch of new baby mobs to the game. Baby squids that look delicious, baby turtles you can train in martial arts, and the new horses. But alongside these babies, Minecraft has added a new item, a flower that can grant eternal youth and immortality. An item that allows players to keep children in their basements forever. If you feed a baby animal the new Golden Dandelion, it will stop aging. This new flower might seem like a simple addition to the game, allowing players to keep cute mobs, and allowing Mojang to sell more plushies. But this flower points to something far more sinister. Because of this Golden Dandelion, we now know about a secret Minecraft war that has been going on since the start of the overworld. An unseen war between the villagers, the Illagers, and the Piglins. That doesn't have to do with weapons, but instead a life or death arms race between these three factions, leading to the extinction of the losers. Before I dive deeper into this war, we need to discuss what makes this flower so important. To craft this Golden Dandelion, you need a dandelion surrounded by 8 golden nuggets. In real life, immortality would cost you thousands of dollars. In Minecraft though, all it takes is a few minutes of exploration. Or you could just smelt the remains of your enemies. On their own, golden dandelions don't do much, but combined, they can make creatures immortal. Mojang isn't dumb though. They chose the golden dandelion for a few specific reasons. The dandelion, when mixed in a suspicious stew, grants the player saturation. This is by far one of the best stews you can craft. Even the wiki refers to it as a superfood, as it provides the highest amount of hunger points of any item. So Mojang chose this super flower for a reason. And even in real life, they are apparently a great flower to eat, as seen in videos like the best way to eat dandelion flowers, fried dandelions recipe, and little kid eats dandelion, and a trillion more dandelion eating videos. Okay, and what about the gold part of the golden dandelion? Well, Steve enjoys coating fruit and vegetables in gold a lot, and for good reason. First, cause he is super rich, and second, because gold adds amazing effects to anything it touches. Golden carrots are a great food and make night vision potions. Glistening melon slices made with nuggets are used to make potions of healing. And golden apples provide so many great health effects that keep you alive, it's crazy. It's no wonder that wrapping a super flower in gold would provide creatures with immortality and eternal youth. Now, how could such a fantastic creation expose a war that's been under our noses the entire time? Well, besides monsters, there is only one mob in Minecraft that the Golden Dandelion doesn't work on. Only one mob that can't live forever. The humble villager. These babies are forced to grow up and die, just like us humans. So no, don't eat gold foil covered dandelions with high expectations. Instead, subscribe to me for immortality. No promises. Remember how I said Mojang chose the dandelion for a few specific reasons? Well, I crucially left one out for storytelling purposes. I think Mojang intentionally chose a golden flower as the youth-giving item for another reason. They could have created a random new block or mob drop, but they decided on a flower, which you can find all the ingredients for in a Plains villager house. The only chests in these villages where you can find gold nuggets, not ingots, just so happen to have a dandelion in them? In my mind, it leads me to believe that villagers must have experimented with golden dandelions at some point. After all, farmers do trade every other golden nugget plant, and saturation suspicious stew. And if you think these ingredients appearing in the same chest is just a coincidence, the wandering trader also sells golden dandelions. Villagers could very well be creating these golden flowers to sell to him, so he can sell them to us. Or even if they aren't creating it, they can definitely acquire it from him. Usually I hate this guy, but 2 emeralds for a flower of immortality is actually a great deal. This flower doesn't work on villagers, And that's the problem. The war between the Piglins, villagers, and Illagers is not what you would expect. Without the player's intervention, these three factions barely interact at all. It is often only due to the player's actions that they physically interact and fight. Maybe we are the problem. If left alone, the only way they fight each other is by surviving. They each want to be the longest lasting faction, staying alive and surviving so that the competition dies out. Instead of a physical war, it's actually much sadder, because the villagers are losing, and it's not even close. The Illagers have Totems of Undying. If they die due to an injury or even old age, they can get resurrected. And baby Illagers are not a thing. So instead of having kids and keeping them young forever, they just grow old, die, and come back to life. And strangely enough, the Totem of Undying grants very similar buffs to the Golden Apple. So my guess is that just like with the Dandelion, the totems use gold for their healing powers too. And you know who loves gold? The Piglins. Sure, they could be hoarding it for its shiny beauty, but with all of the gold-related immortality that's been introduced, they might be hoarding it to stay alive forever. I'm not sure if you know this, but just like the baby mobs that have eaten Golden Dandelions, baby Piglins don't age. Piglins may have discovered their own method of using gold to grant immortality, similar to the use of dandelions. Maybe by ingesting gold-plated netherwort or pork chops, they can stay young forever. And you know what? I think Mr. Beast might be immortal at this rate. This creates a haunting picture of the overworld's silent conflict, where time is the ultimate weapon. Illagers come back to life. Piglins don't age, and villagers, they still remain mortal. Golden Dandelions don't work on them, only showing results on animals. The villagers are at a clear disadvantage. But who knows, maybe Mojang will introduce a new golden item to grant baby villagers eternal youth. Or they could even allow the dandelions to be used on their babies. All I know is that for now, villagers need our help. So please, continue breeding thousands of villagers. Please, keep them trapped in safe, confined areas. And please, continue trading with them so they can afford more immortality research. Because who knows, maybe treating villagers badly was actually just saving them this whole time. Smash subscribe if you've always loved saving villagers.